gonna drink 4 glasses of bourbon during the show.
Not with that attitude.
Clearly.
Well, so that's the question. Do I want that much?
Look, Brent, this stream is for winners, okay?
I really feel like that's something I should split. Definitely.
Look, Brent, for winners, okay? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
Alrighty then.
I still don't even know. But I got this array of vegetables over here, and I don't know which ones I want to use. Because I got these Brussels sprouts and the little potatoes, and I know I want to use those. But I might throw some carrot in there. I want to use these beets that I got last week, but they're gonna turn everything purple, and I don't want a whole plate of purple. Is there a way to do that without that happening?
I don't know, but we're live. It's Cooking with Heat.
Cooking with heat.
We're live.
And welcome.
Cooking with Heat.
It's not live for me.
Refresh your page. We are totally very live.
We are quite live.
I see Jake.
All the way live.
Jake's already here. What's up, Jake? How you doing?
Is that Troopzor?
Oh, there we are. Man, fucking Twitch.
What's
I
up?
only had the page open, got a refresh, manual refresh. What is this? The 90s?
Gah.
Ugh. WebGL, you suck. I don't even know.
Welcome to we prepped a lot of stuff for cooking today.
Yeah, dude.
Edition of this show. Those of you who have seen us like slap some food together at the last second on this in the past might be alarmed to know that several of our ingredients for today have been in preparation since last night. So sorry about that. You didn't see that part. I didn't feel like streaming that part. But yeah, there's
no pre-stream, pre-prep.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What's going on back?
I was having a dance.
I'm excited.
Was
She's
it a pickle
potato.
dance?
It was
Wow. Welcome.
Yeah, we have some pickles.
Are you guys making like latkes? Because Amber's back there mashing potatoes.
Yeah, I don't-
Today, we are making waffles, chicken and waffles, and we are deep frying some motherfucking pickles.
homemade.
Oh my god!
Pickles that we
I
made.
don't see our deep fried motherfucking pickles.
Oh,
And
what
I'll raise you this delicious rack of lamb.
what makes them distinctive as motherfucking pickles? What?
That's a different show.
It's all in how they're pickled.
Tim, do you have any spicy tips for us?
Not yet. I haven't even started. Except I guess I could say I've got this array of vegetables back here that you can't see. They're probably all washed out. But it's like Brussels sprouts and these colorful like red chili peppers and carrots and shit. But then I got these beets, and I kind of want to use them. But if I use them in like with the rest of the vegetables, everything's just going to turn purple, and it's going to look real ugly. It'll taste good, but it'll look real ugly. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this without turning all my vegetables purple. So I guess the spicy tip of the moment is don't use beets unless you want your entire plate to be purple.
Kenny, do me a favor and type !spicy into the chat.
Jesus.
While you're there.
Don't fade away.
Yay, ads.
Why you gotta be so loud, Twitch ads?
So we got a spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy tip.
There might not be an actual spicy trigger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We'll wait till we can see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The little stream delay we were.
Is it spicy itself? I'm not watching. I have to confess, I'm not watching the video. I just
Sorry, Jake. Mods only.
Did it work? Whatever was supposed to happen.
It totally did.
Yep. We
Totally
have
works.
spicy. So anytime there's a spicy tip, if you're a mod, jump in. Oh, hey, thanks for following, Jake. About
Nice.
goddamn time.
Man, this bottom's on top of it today.
Yeah, really. All right, so shall we? Oh, so we're making chicken and waffles and deep fried pickles. Pickles that we made ourselves by taking cucumbers and putting them in some shit and then putting them in the fridge. So,
should we reveal those?
oh yeah, let's look at some pickles.
Oh, the big reveal.
Tim, tell us about what you're making.
I'm making a delicious rack of lamb.
Again, he's showing us.
Which is I'm gonna use this thing, grind some shit up. I got some fresh rosemary and thyme over here, and then I'm just gonna make a pile of vegetables, which I haven't quite decided on yet. I got these little tiny ass potatoes. I'm definitely gonna use those.
Hey, tiny potatoes.
I'm gonna use the Brussels sprouts.
Some red Pereiros.
Got some shallots here. Use the shallots. There 3 of them, so I can juggle them.
Nice. Shout out to
That's what I'm making.
Hey, Tim, can you throw me another one of those block rockin' beats?
Yeah, here.
What? Why are we referencing? Oh my God, what's the song? Crystal Method?
Chemical Brothers.
Chemical. Fuck, I always get them mixed up. Damn.
It's okay. They're still excellent. But he's got beats. And so anytime I hear beats, I think block rockin' beats.
All right, we have pickles. Should I eat one?
Yeah, try it.
I'm gonna eat one.
What kind of pickling are these pickles? Are they just like your
Overnight dill.
standard dill pickling? Delicious.
Mm.
Is it good?
Oh man,
Are they crisp?
that is.
Yeah, whatever.
Nice.
Ooh.
First thing I want to do is these herbs.
I love pickles. Pickles are the bomb.
Pickles are great.
Yeah, man.
Did you? What are these pickles? Did you? What kind of pickles are they?
Overnight refrigerator pickles. Standard issue. Dill, vinegar, garlic.
Oh, that's what's supposed at the end.
All right.
Delicious.
Spicy.
Mm.
On that one, I believe. Yeah, it's good. Got it a bite.
Cool. So where do we start?
I'm gonna start by making a rub to put on this thing, and then setting that aside, and then doing the vegetables. I have way more herbs than I need because they make you buy like 3 months worth of herb. But that's okay because you can just put this shit in your refrigerator when you're done. Don't put it in a bag or a Tupperware thing. Put it in a drawer somewhere out, or covered by something where the humidity isn't going to get trapped. And then the herbs will dry themselves out. I wish I had one I could show you. I wonder if I have one I can show you.
We're working with some very unstable herbs.
Oh, what's this?
That sounded like a spicy tip. Kenny, do the honors.
If only we had a.
Only there was a trigger.
Here's one that's been sitting around for a while. I'll show you the 3 stages of herb life.
I agree. You should totally grow your own herb, Tim.
This is fresh rosemary that I bought like the other day.
That's what the deal is.
This is what it looks like when it's been sitting in the fridge for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. And this is still more delicious and more fragrant than this rosemary, which I bought at some point in the past, which
Yeah.
how old? This is probably years old.
Store-bought, man.
It's probably chopped up.
This is like emergency rations, like I'm out of rosemary or I forgot to buy it and I need some. I have backup.
It's a bottle full of
That's the 3
one more
phases
rosemary.
of herb life.
All right. Step 1, put a bunch of spices into a bowl.
Spices.
What's up, the Dridge? Thanks for joining. Everyone should grow their own herbs. I've got some basil growing at my window. Yes,
Really?
I know that's not what you meant. Waffles.
I normally grow herbs, but I haven't in a good while, just because this place in particular doesn't get a whole lot of direct sun, so they don't grow very well. It's kind of disappointing.
Amber, do you have one of those hipster wall herb gardens?
No, I will though.
Oh man, I got something better. Want to see what I normally grow my herbs in?
Yes, please.
Outdoors.
No. this little herb pot.
Adorable.
That is adorable.
I'm dead.
Of course, the Jersey.
Okay, the all-purpose flour is what's right in front of me.
The big.
This take a long time.
I'm sorry, it was in the way, but I forgot it.
It was in the way.
It was in the camera.
Yeah, but we need
Now, come on. Wait, this. Whole wheat?
Yep, you need both.
Oh, you're right.
Read the dirt.
Time is difficult. This.
Approximately 1 cup.
We're doing whole. I was thinking about doing half earlier, but we're doing the whole.
Let's do the whole thing. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Oh shit! They're going off book. What a gamble.
Kenny, what are you cooking tonight?
Hopefully, I'm cooking up some spicy one-liners.
I hope that's the only thing you ever say.
The camera's switching, huh? Well, how about I just stop talking, and then the camera will never switch to me. Do that.
Oh, sorry, Jake. Sorry, not sorry?
Yeah.
This is easier for everybody involved. You can see a lot more of everything. Lots of flour.
What am I doing? What do I need? I suppose I could start boiling the water, huh? I should put some salt in that water for the little potatoes. That salt's empty. All right, boil time. Wrong one. Finally finished this salt. That took forever. That's okay, because I got another one.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna need that later.
Jesus. I'm making some waffles. Brent is doing. Oh, that's a tablespoon. Brent is putting on the chicken.
So, Amber, tell us about this waffle mix.
Yeah, what's in your waffle mix?
So we're following Alton Brown's waffle recipe.
No, we're not. We're totally making it up ourselves. We're creative.
But we're changing it a little bit because we always do.
Of course, you got to make it your own.
We've got white flour and wheat flour, and we're putting sugar straight in. I wanna let everyone know we legit bought a waffle maker specifically for cooking with heat.
Seriously?
Yeah, we went out yesterday and like everything was closed because it's Easter. We went out yesterday and we're like, let's get a waffle maker. So we went to Target and they were closed and we tried to check.
Target was closed?
Finally, Bed Bath & Beyond we found was open. We went in there and yeah, we grocery shopped specifically for today just to make sure we had all the ingredients to make all the things. So we are super dedicated to this cooking with heat, you guys.
Such dedication. Very wow.
Put some salt.
Soda. 1/4 teaspoon.
I actually don't want it too salty.
1/2 teaspoon.
Fancy pepper?
Yo, baking soda looks like the kind of thing that shouldn't exist. Just looks like the texture of it just looks so fake.
What?
The texture of baking soda looks very, very fake. Bed Bath & Beyond are owned by godless heathens? Yes. For the benefit of all of us.
They're eating that negative karma. Thank you, Bed Bath & Beyond, for your sacrifice.
I went shopping for Easter, so like, where's the celebration?
That's like a celebration.
Yeah, you know, it's always a good time.
Not just because you said coriander, because I was legit going to put coriander in here anyway.
I'm putting coriander in here because I want to, not because you mentioned it.
What else do I want to put on this lamb? Garlic.
Right.
Chop up some garlic now. But I got this thing that I'm going to grind up. I need some regular pepper.
The chicken has been in a buttermilk brine. Overnight. Well, not overnight.
Fancy. Grind our shit
For
like
about
a day in advance.
9 hours. So it should have broken down a little bit, absorbed some nice, good flavor, it'll stay juicy, all that good stuff. Hopefully. That's the idea.
Oh, he's got one of those mortar and pestle things. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm grinding that shit.
Oh, you grinded them up. What are they called?
What?
That's a silent T.
Oh.
Fancy silent T.
We don't do them fancy words. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Jake. 6 hours working on a board game? Not even the actual board game, the post-mortem. My condolences.
That's like after you've lost whatever game you just played, you have to
Write a report on why.
put it away. Is that what that is? You have to like put all the pieces back in the box in the right place.
Boring. Alright.
I'd like to do a Monopoly's lessons learned.
I'm a disgusting human being.
Yes, you are. But why in particular?
Because he's got the Crisco in a pan, and I'm like, that looks awesome.
Yeah, lard. Makes things taste good.
All right, that's that. Take this stuff. A little bit of this.
Put some things and some things.
And then push that aside. Moment. Wash this out. Wash that out.
Cracked it. That's exactly what I want.
And now to chop some garlic. How many cloves of garlic for a rack of lamb? Like
12.
Yeah, sounds about right. I'm actually going to go pretty light because I'll probably end up a little bit of put garlic in the vegetables too.
Oh, okay.
Because I want the other herbs to come through more. This is what I mean by light. It's like 2 cloves. That's light for me.
All right.
All right, Tim, I'm doing the 120 minute. Screw it.
You doing the 120? Yeah. Be what you're drinking. Tell everybody at home.
I gotta grab this bottle first, and then I'll tell a story. This
All
bottle,
the cloves. 20 cloves.
this bottle in particular would make my brother very angry, I believe. So this has been aging for a while. I am checking to make sure that it is not frozen where it was sitting. I guess it would have exploded by now. Yeah, instead of an ABV where they usually list the ABV, it says age as well.
Age as well.
In other words, you don't actually want to know, and it's high enough that you should age it because it's going to taste better. But yeah, I bought that one like a year and a half. No, not quite a year and a half. About a year ago, actually. I bought that one after I met Amber. But yeah, it's been in there for over a year. My brother hates me because he loves that beer, but he's never in a place where he can get it. He was in Orlando, and now he's in Seattle. So
It's pretty easy to get where you are, isn't it?
yeah,
Down anywhere.
There we go.
I don't have a hard time getting it either.
yeah. I would assume so.
What's up, Larry?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Larry.
Larry, what you cooking?
I am making meatloaf and potatoes.
Oh shit.
Probably broccoli too.
Nice. I'm a fan of meatloaf. You know, people make fun of meatloaf, like especially my mom's meatloaf. But they didn't make fun of her meatloaf, but like, oh, your mom made meatloaf, it probably sucks. And no, my mom's meatloaf was delicious. I thought it was really good. And I still like meatloaf.
Despite the teasing.
I will defend meatloaf. It's a boring menu item for sure, but it's delicious.
I like meatloaf. I like my mom's meatloaf. I've had other meatloafs that I didn't care for quite so much, but
I even saw meatloaf in concert once.
You saw your mom's meatloaf in concert?
Look at this.
Yes, I saw my mom's meatloaf in concert.
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure the amount of Crisco that goes 1/3 up the side of the pan, as I'm supposed to use, is exactly one of those containers.
So I'm drinking tonight. This thing is called G-Bot, and there's a story behind this beer. It's just a double IPA by New England Brewing Company, but it used to be called Gandhi Bot, and apparently the entire country of India tried to sue them to change the name. Now, first of all, let's put aside the fact that countries can't make Americans do other things like change the names of their products.
Right.
Then put aside the fact that in this country we have a law that says that you can make references like that if it's a very well-known public figure, and all this other stuff. Basically, there's a huge empty threat by some office in India that protects Gandhi's name. They willingly and voluntarily just changed the name of their beer from Gandhi Bot rather than rather than stand their ground on like what they're allowed to do legally and keep the name Gandhi Bot because America, fuck yeah, and then look like assholes who make this beer about Gandhi. They changed the name of it to G-Bot, and now so the can used to have this robot that vaguely looked like Gandhi on it, and now it's got like this crushed debris with like vines growing out of it and this arm sticking up, making the peace sign that is what is left of the original that was on the can.
what a bunch of sweet dudes.
Yeah, and they make really good beer. They're good dudes. They're like, oh, you guys don't like our name? That's cool. We'll change it. And they just did. No questions asked.
I applaud and commend them, and I will support them by buying their beer when I get a chance to.
Yeah. Throwing all these little tiny potatoes in the salty boiling water.
Are they purple Pereiros?
No, they didn't have the little tiny purple ones.
They look red. Are they red Pereiros?
Yeah, they're red Pereiros. Now I'm gonna mix up this herb. Then I'll put a little bit of oil in it. Just a little bit, make it wet.
Chicken.
That way it will stick to the lamb that I'm going to apply it to.
Melty butter. Yum, yum, yum.
Did you say multi-butter?
Even does multi-butter.
Multi.
Oh wow, that's really good. Yum. Yeah.
Wicked, wicked, wicked.
Ball through a ball.
And in this episode of Cooking with Heat, we file wood. Oh my god, I have that same exact Tupperware bowl.
Same exact.
Same exact one. The color, everything.
Amazing.
This is an important tip. When you make a rack of lamb, you gotta wrap this is a French rack with the ribs sticking out like that. You gotta wrap all the tips in aluminum foil. Otherwise, when you're cooking it, they burn because they're flat and look like this. So you wrap them in foil, and that makes them cook like you would expect them in your mind, like assume that they'll look like after they're cooked.
It's a
Yeah, very nice.
It's a boozy drink.
Super boozy drink.
Oh yeah, that was a spicy tip, guys, in case you missed.
Spicy tip.
I got a spicy tip. This is not what I did, but if you're melting butter and you're combining it with eggs, you don't have the butter like a cooking hot level, because they're just gonna scramble the eggs.
Yes, yes they are.
Spicy tip.
Give me another spicy, Kenny. Hit me up with one of them spicy.
Hit me up with one of them spicy tips.
Add the wet meat.
I want to overdub that now.
The wet ingredients to the dry. Spoon's on its own.
Can we get a glimpse of your egg beaten batter?
Oh man, can we? Look at these fucking pickles out there. What the fuck?
And pickles?
Oh, look at this. Look how creamy it is. So creamy. You gotta put it in the bowl, man.
Mmm, so creamy.
Mmm.
I'm having difficulty thinking of a thing that's creamy. Creamy,
Really?
like.
Are ya?
Right? I am. I'm like creamy like milk? Milk is creamy?
It's like butter. Alarm! Alarm!
Cream? Hot cream?
Stir until combined.
way to measure this. You don't happen to have one of those fancy
I do!
where is it?
In the thing. Bottom.
Where?
If it's not in the box,
Where bottom?
yeah. Yeah, it's probably in the toolbox. The chest.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, it is. A lot of butter.
Little thing. Oh, this is my favorite part, honestly, where I get to get my hands messy.
Mmm.
It's
Rub it
yellow,
on the spices.
and it looks like a gun handle. It's really interesting.
Oil on my hands. I like to cook with my hands. I don't know. I mean, I have a little brush for like rubbing marinades and stuff, but it's just not the same. You don't know whether you covered the whole thing.
No, man, you can't put a good rub on with like a brush. You got to use your hands.
I'm saying, you really do have to use your hands. And I use my hands like when I make cookies. I mix the cookie batter with my hands because it's a thick batter, right?
Right.
You're like struggling when you use a spoon. It's just the way to do it.
Yep.
God wanted us to not cook with our hands. He would have gave us spoons instead.
That's right. We would have had mittens. We would have been born with paws. No, hands are some of the best cooking implements.
I don't know if that counts as a spicy tip or not. Probably not. I just prefer cooking with my hands.
You know what? I'll say it is. That's totally a spicy tip.
And my fingers taste really good.
And if you're somebody who's kind of squicked out by using your hands directly on the stuff, you just put on some gloves. It's all good. Any kind of nitrile, latex, polyurethane, whatever. Especially if you're like cooking for other people. I mean, of course you're gonna wash your hands, but
You might be surprised. But,
I wash my hands before I cook. How do I know that I cooked it?
Larry, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that didn't make any sense.
I don't know. Got a certain internal logic.
This is going to be good. Not ready to cook it yet, though.
I didn't hear what Larry said, so I'm just gonna give him a pass.
Yay!
Be like, all right, exactly.
Eat the waffle iron for waffle.
Rinse this off.
We can start getting buttermilk and cornmeal for the.
So how was everybody's Easter? Does anybody do things for Easter?
Yeah, tell us about your Easter.
I went and had dinner with friends, and their kids gave me all the candy.
Nice.
I spent my Easter completely alone.
Oh,
That's not true. Jesus was with you.
I'll put a bunch of the pickles in it.
He's always with you.
I went to go see David Justin, which was good. Comedian, pretty funny. And then afterwards, I went to a divey bar down the street, had some fish and chips, and a marginally made old-fashioned, a couple of them. But it was still a good time. I'm not sad. Don't cry or anything. Actually,
I'm not crying. I was just chopping onions. Also, I'm very amused that you got fish and chips at a dive bar.
I'm
yeah, it
crying.
made me stronger.
It's very nice.
All right.
I,
Really cool thing that we do with the pickles is dry them, which means flop them out on a big old roll of paper towel,
How do I want to do this?
like this, like you are seeing me do here. Get out of here, Dill. What do you know?
What's the deal?
What the deal?
You made that joke. Brent hates me for it.
Yeah.
Real mad.
I'm going to use all of these vegetables. I'm going to use this beet, and the carrots, and the shallots, and the peppers, and everything.
Out of here. Oh, this one's short. Put my whole hand in the jar, why not? A little one. Do you guys dare me to drink this?
Yes.
yes.
What is it?
Chug, chug, chug. Oh.
Pretty good.
What is it?
Pickle juice.
Is that,
Chug.
is that stick water?
I mean, it's good. I like salty.
I'm gonna save that beat for another time.
Oh, the chicken is in.
4 tablespoons.
So I've heard that pickle juice is a good hair of the dog.
Yeah, I hear,
I'm pretty sure hangover cures are just ways of tricking people into drinking gross stuff.
Probably.
Jake wants to know if anybody is serve safe.
If what?
What?
Any of us are
Oh
serve.
no, I am definitely not serve safe.
I made pickles by myself. By the way, hi Tom. What's up? How you doing?
Hey Tom.
Hey girl, how you doing?
How you?
I've been asked a few times while I'm at bars or restaurants that are run or like where my friends are serving beer or preparing food or something, and they're like, "Can you just come back here and help me?" And it's like this close to me actually like going back there and just helping without pay just for the hell of it until that serve safe question comes up, and then they're like, "No, never mind."
Within this roll of paper towels is a lot of pickles. There's one. You can sort of see them.
Or one giant pickle.
One giant pickle.
Now, Unipickle!
One pickle to rule them all.
Or
I think I like Unipickle.
And in the darkness brine them.
no, Unip.
Third one!
Well
I'm gonna make a little drizzle out of this balsamic vinegar and make something over here in the alcohol area. But that's gonna have to boil down for a decade. So I'm gonna start that now.
Do it.
What goes with all this?
Here's another spicy tip. If you want to fry some pickles, you gotta make sure they're dry first. Otherwise, you end up with water all over the place.
Yeah,
Or it kicks you out.
good tip.
I don't know if it's a
Vinegar.
spicy tip as much as a soggy tip.
And some of this. Anybody here read
Oh.
Bulgarian?
Put in that hands tip to good use.
This is a Bulgarian wedding wine.
I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna make it.
This was actually brought to me from a wedding in Bulgaria.
Oh, nice.
But now it's sort of old, and I don't know. It's
Now
old.
it's like a wedding
You know,
vinegar.
it's oxidized. It's red wine. You can't drink it forever, but it's still good for cooking. So I keep it around. It was good wine. It was good.
I'd like to reiterate that we are not serve safe, folks.
What does that mean?
I think it means certified for like food safety.
I have no certifications whatsoever.
I may not be serve safe, but I am soft serve.
Well, here's a spicy tip. Tom Quiston says, don't forget, you can make your fried chicken even more moist by dumping ice cold water straight into the oil. Don't do that.
Seems like solid advice.
I think I'll try that next week.
That one doesn't get a spicy. Sorry. It's not a spicy tip. Much buttermilk. A little less.
I'm making Brussels sprouts. I'm a huge fan of Brussels sprouts. I don't know, Brussels sprouts used to be a vegetable that got made fun of a lot as like one of the grossest vegetables, but suddenly they're on every menu everywhere. Like every little gastro hipster pub I go to has Brussels sprouts on it now.
Oh yeah.
So I guess they've sort of redeemed themselves over time, and I don't have to tell you how good they are anymore, because hopefully all of you have had them at this point.
I didn't eat them for the longest time because growing up I thought they were disgusting. Like I'd never ever even had one, but they were like the butt of every vegetable joke. It's like, ew, Brussels sprouts. And then I saw them and I'm like, oh, they look like adorable tiny cabbages.
They're really good.
My friend made some for me, just like roasted with olive oil and a little salt and pepper. And I was like, oh my god, like I couldn't stop eating them. I'm like, are there any more left?
Right?
You gotta have them buffalo style. Holy shit. They are delicious.
Oh yeah.
What are?
Having Brussels sprouts as buffalo sauce style, like as wings. Treated the same way as wings. Oh,
That sounds good.
You could probably deep fry them too.
oh yeah, you can. That's what they
Like
do.
like these pickles.
Like them pickles.
This recipe I'm making, this vegetable medley, will have shallots in it, but I don't know how many. Shallots have 1, 2, or 3.
Shallots.
You
It's gonna have shallots.
Huge shallots.
I'll use a shallot of them.
Oh, fuck.
need a pun counter. I forgot to make a pun counter in my box.
They just keep digging all day.
Yeah.
This,
All right. Dip each pickle one at a time. First into the buttermilk, then to the cornmeal, then the buttermilk and the cornmeal.
did you know that
Wait, so you gotta double
peel
dip.
back the layers to reveal another joke?
After they've gone back and
2.
Okay.
You're gonna get club hand.
The question is, what flavor do I want to dominate this bowl?
I got a fork.
I think 2 is enough. I think
How about delicious?
Delicious.
Delicious. Oh. Oh.
Wow, motorcycles! You must be cool.
Potatoes are looking pretty good. All right, so I can take those out.
We were talking about this, like, what about, motorcycle? It's like, man, you're so loud. You're gonna get so many girls because you are so loud and obnoxious.
That's how girls work, right? It's like
Yeah, yeah.
off, but sound. The brighter the light, louder the sound.
Yeah, something like that. It's gotta
I don't date a lot.
do that. Wow, you're saying. My car is louder than yours.
Let's save those potatoes for later because I'm going to toss them in this pan. They're done. They're boiled salt potatoes, but I'm going to roll them in this pan in oil and fry them up a little bit.
Give them a little. Firm them up a bit.
I am going to start this over again. With more water, just a little bit. Because I'm going to put carrots in there.
Alright. I have to bake this for like an hour, so I may not finish during the show.
Larry, we'll wait for you. We'll wait for you.
Ain't going anywhere.
I appreciate it. So I won't shell out more than I have to.
Oh my god, this coating though. Oh,
Club hand yet?
I want to shut up. Shut up, baby. God.
Just waiting. I told her she's gonna have club hand. She said, "What?" Said who?
Shut up.
Says your hand. It's club.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything. No.
These pickles are gonna be delicious. It's worth it.
They are.
Yeah, we have a laser thermometer.
Neat.
Have to use
Oh,
one.
shit.
Hot oil.
Technology.
What's up with that?
Y'all are so fancy. Your kitchen makes me feel like I'm on the space station.
You know, we got a lot less hovering things in the future than I was promised, but we got a lot of lasers, so I guess that's something.
Right. No, don't have the maglev shit, but at least I got the lasers.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta take what you can get, I suppose.
Right.
I'll take lasers.
Look at these fingers. These fingers have seen some shit, you guys.
What are you making again?
I think because that looks like butter to me. Or batter.
Larry, I'm
Butter
making
batter.
deep fried pickles. I'm taking pickles.
Oh no, because never mind. It was a bad joke.
What's the cat question? What?
Who was the first person who figured out that if you put a box of sand in your place, the cats will shit in it?
Okay. I don't think it's a box of sand that started it. It might have been like dirt.
I want to say the Egyptians because they had cats and sand.
Oh yeah, they were like already in the desert.
Yeah.
But
It's like, look at all these cats running around the desert. Why are they always shitting in the sand?
I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe if
I
they
keep
keep
getting in the
sand in my
sand.
castle,
What they've been doing.
I bet.
It's like tradition at this point, so
What if
Like-
cats only shit in sand out of tradition?
all they know.
Can you imagine that conversation? It's like, well, how do I get my cats to stop shitting on the floor? It's like, well, they shit in the sand. What if you just put some sand in here? It's like, what? I just spread sand on the floor? That's stupid. But what if you put it in a box? Oh,
You did a box.
brilliant.
Lost moments in history.
Do you think boxes were invented to contain shitty cat sand?
No, I feel like it was probably they had a box around from like holding mammoth tusks or something.
Yeah.
The pickles are in! I'm gonna make some more.
How do I want to do this?
I mean, I'm sure they had like lots of like vases and pots, but they were afraid the cat would just get stuck in there, covered in his own poop.
Yeah.
I'm only getting one of these peppers. This is done, this is done, this is done. I have extra ingredients.
Every time I wash my hands, I realize I
Practical will make the rest of the meal anyways. So.
worry my life.
This one's a big one. I answered your cat question. I totally answered. Well, I answered it with a question, so that might not count.
It totally doesn't count. I tried that in school. It doesn't count.
What doesn't count?
Answering a question with a question.
Oh, those are gonna be hot.
So I learned something today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. If you're gonna fry stuff and you care about the temperature of your oil, you should probably have a thermometer that fits the pan that you're gonna use.
Hmm.
I have a
I
spicy
was
pick.
able to monitor the oil temperature, and I think it was too low, which caused most of the nice crusty goodness to fall off the chicken, which sucks.
Oh no.
Temperature is just super important, and we had a temperature fail, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's alright. It's still gonna be good chicken. It's just not gonna be real good fried chicken.
Golden brown.
So when
Brown.
you clean the seeds out of a hot pepper, don't do what I did, which is use like your thumb and just use your nail to scrape them out and then.
Oh Jesus.
And that's how I do it every single time because I'm a masochist. But my thumb is fine right now, but probably tomorrow and part of the next day, it's gonna itch like mad, and that's if I wash it like right now, which I did.
Yeah.
If you don't wash it, it ends up burning. Your thumb will just burn forever.
You gotta get that oil off before
You're
before
not
it
going to
starts to
use
burn.
that thumb to do anything else at all on any other part of your body.
Yeah, the spicy, the spicy tip. Boom.
Like rub your eyes. Don't do that.
Don't pick your nose with it. Don't wipe with it. Nothing.
Team Brent. Ooh, hashtag Team
Why
Brent.
is
An
that?
expert.
What happened?
We got a hashtag Team Brent going on. Wow.
Why do we have to be on different teams? We're both gonna eat the same food.
One team food.
Team food.
I don't know.
We are on different teams, but cooking is a co-op game.
I don't know that I would want to be on my team.
Feel the Brent.
Feel the Brent.
Team Brent.
But feel the burn also makes sense considering what's happening to the chicken.
The chicken's not burning. The chicken has just lost its.
Team Bramber. Yeah.
Remember.
Oh,
Nice. Oh my god, these look amazing.
It's got to cool off.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, pickles are really good at holding on to lava. Spicy tip!
So,
Pickles hold on to lava.
guys,
Did you say they hold on to lava?
Like volcano lava?
I don't. That doesn't sound physically possible.
Done. Now I can drain those.
I really don't know enough about geology to discount it.
Lava's pretty hot. Lava
Yeah.
burns a lot of things.
But you're frying pickles, so that's pretty hot too, right?
I'm gonna look up videos on YouTube of pickles burning in lava.
Yeah, just look for like the pickle barriers that they put up in Hawaii.
pickle barrier. Pickle
Pickle
barrier.
barrier. I hardly know her.
No, wait.
Pickles don't have hands.
Oven on 425. Oh, start. Now I preheat.
Well, I've had 2 beers.
Bummer.
2 beers so
Another
far.
one?
2 beers.
I want this drizzle to be super.
This is like an economic way to drink right here. You know, I figure I'm halfway through this one, and I've consumed 2 5% beers. Not bad.
These are gonna take.
It was $12, so that works out to about
$12?
beer. That's pretty good.
Salt in there. These are big things of salt.
Next pickle car up.
What do I do?
Thanks for the host, Tom.
A little bit of oil.
Do we have more pickles?
Yep.
Alright, good. We need them. Good time. These can come.
Now,
We can all
that's a spread.
Oh, I know. Deal hot for a while.
At least put them in the pan. Not gonna fry them up just yet. I'll wait till I start the lamb.
And on the chicken.
Are those the Brussels sprouts, Tim?
Yep. I'm just blanching them now.
What is blanching? I don't know blanch. Never met her.
You ever watch the Golden Girls?
All right, I take it back. I do know blanch.
Thank you for
It's when you say something really salty to your roommates.
travel down the road and back again. It's true, your parents confidant.
Wait for Netflix to reboot that show.
Oh, please! Oh, that would be amazing.
Another time.
Betty White would play. Betty White. She's still not dead.
Is Betty White the last remaining Golden Girl?
No.
No. I think
don't think
all
so.
the other ones are dead. I think only the old one's dead.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, because they were all old. That was kind of the conceit of the show.
Well, the mom. Well, that's also not very specific.
Could you be more specific?
God, what's her name?
I remember the really old one. I learned that making meatloaf is messy business.
I'm gonna start the onions in here. Normally I would do the onions in here with shallots, but I'm doing Brussels sprouts in there. And I would like to sort of caramelize them, which is going to take time, and I need 2 pans. And
All I'm hearing is a lot of excuses.
yeah, you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I have another pan. Where am I going to do this?
Oh man, I did not know that, Tom.
Jesus! Now I'm so sad.
Betty White is the only surviving Golden Girl.
I did know that Sophia was actually the youngest.
Yeah.
I did know that. Even though she was supposed to be the oldest.
Really? She was the youngest?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Thanks
I
for
forgot the other died.
So wait, so is Betty White the last remaining Golden Girl?
Yeah.
He is.
It's like Highlander, so she's never gonna die.
Oh, that's good. Okay, done.
There can only be one.
There can only be one. Yeah.
All right. This meat is loafed.
It's waffle.
Get this thing out. Start that up. Oil in there. I'll put these away.
I hope anyway lives forever. She's so awesome.
These away.
She is strong with the dark side.
I really want to find the person who made up tablespoon and teaspoon and tell them to pick a less confusing standard.
Yeah.
Hey,
That person
at least they evenly convert to each other.
What is this?
Yeah, I guess that's something.
Each day.
How about like tablespoon and stool spoon? Or like chair spoon?
Cheers.
Tom, when are you gonna cook with us?
Oh, that's good.
Cooking with the dog is challenging. Yeah,
She just wants to help.
yeah, help herself to all my food.
You guys.
Right.
This pickle. Look at these. These look amazing.
Oh man.
That looks good.
I'm gonna
God,
cut.
I wish I could smell the screen.
I want one of those
Look
pickles.
at pickle. Spoiler alert. All right, I'm gonna show you the inside of the pickle. Spoiler alert. It looks like a pickle.
Spoiler alert.
Here you
Pickles
go,
only
here you
last a few months.
These look good.
Those look good.
Yum. Counter cam, get some pickle action.
I need to figure out what to do with these herbs that are going. I have so much left over of.
Herbs.
I could probably stuff them in one of these. Not my usual storage method, but it'll do.
Why not Trixor?
Herbs. Those can stay here for a minute.
Oh damn, Alton Brown. You see the steam coming off of this?
Yes.
Yep.
That's how you know it's good. Oh. Crunchy on the outside. Pickly on the inside.
I didn't make this dressing. Need a dipping sauce.
Yes, this is those fried pickles are in fact a Alton Brown recipe.
Yeah.
Inspired by, yeah.
Yeah.
Inspired by,
Inspired by.
based on a true story.
I mean, I eyeballed the cornmeal, so we didn't use his measurements.
I bought a
So yeah, it is inspired by.
lot of salt.
If you don't do the exact ingredient list, then it's not from recipe.
I like Tom's idea.
What's Tom doing? Oh yeah, I mean that's yeah. Considering how often is inspired by Alton Brown, that's probably a good thing to introduce. I've only watched and downloaded and archived every single episode.
You really?
Wait, are we back in the building?
I have them all on our NAS, our local Plex server.
What, all the Good Eats episodes?
Yeah, all of them.
Nice. I used to watch those at work with my coworkers at lunch. The irony of watching a cooking show while you're eating.
Just we have all of them, every last one of them.
I guess it is convenient because if hungry while eating, that'll solve itself. My first time making any kind of sauce.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Sauce you making?
Yeah, what are you making?
I'm making meatloaf.
What kind of sauce are you making?
Meatloaf sauce, which is apparently brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, and ketchup.
Ketchup.
Oh, that's
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's good.
I've never mixed them separately. I always poured them directly into the meat.
Ah.
I don't usually use vinegar, but that's just my own personal variation of it.
And then you mix it with your hands.
I did mix the meatloaf with my hand.
Let's just go straight in.
Yeah, you need like
Put your hands in it.
a cup of.
Hold your hands up.
So it's probably like
Put your hands up.
maybe two.
Put cooking with heat.
1.5.
Cook with your hands up.
In the center. In
Oh, in the center?
Yeah,
Alright,
it's gonna spread.
I'm gonna put some in each.
Like a virus.
It's gonna spread. And then close it. It's probably 2. We'll know soon. We'll know on the first batch whether it's 2 or 3. 3 minutes.
You know, when you're at a party, there'll be a lull in the conversation every 9 minutes. And then if you bring up that fact during that lull, it breaks the lull. You can only use it once.
Pickle goes alone.
It's not quite the spicy tip. Yeah, very practical. Practical tip.
Oh, we're done. How do we get these out when we're done?
I'm irrationally angered by the fact that the button for my oven light doesn't itself light up.
I have. Hold on, little way.
Fork. Just flip with the fork. And then pull. I know what that's for.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Tom, that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's an open invitation. So
Always. Like, literally, next week, just come over and we'll cook.
Yeah, and like I said at the bar, you don't even have to cook. You can just eat. There's not even 3 cooks. We pulled it off though, right? I mean, it wasn't too bad when Tim was there.
Too many cooks spoil the broth.
That's true.
We had 3 of us. It kind of worked.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. We all had very distinct things to do, and we didn't need a lot of counter space to do them.
Alright. I'm gonna make these happen. In peanut oil.
Okay.
We are gonna have one piece of chicken that turns out right.
Unlimited smoking. That's a new development.
Has it been 3 minutes? I haven't. Oh, definitely. Actually, you need to always wear fancy clothes and a monocle. It's a requirement.
You can dress like a hobo, but you have to wear a monocle.
Yep. Monocle's mandatory.
You dress like a hobo and wear a monocle. Good stuff. Oh, come on.
What are you doing?
out.
Why are you making a fried pickles tower?
Because it's fun. Alright,
Pickle pyramid.
for the edification of the crowd.
All right.
My
You guys.
balsamic
The
vinegar
pickle pyramid.
solidified to the point where it could not be poured.
Ja,
Now
ja.
I gotta heat it up again. Mix it all up.
Almost.
Let me see.
Just a little bit to heat up.
Oh, sorry. Don't worry about it.
Which is fine, because you can do that.
One pickle is fatter than the others. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, ready?
Yep. Pull it.
Waffles coming out. Oh my lord. This monstrosity. Flat. Done on one side only.
I know, right, Tom? It's pretty good. So maybe slightly more than 2. And like one more dab in the center, because it'll smoosh spread.
Good thing I have a meat thermometer, because I forgot to time this thing.
Ha-ha.
Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2.5 minutes.
Sorry, I'm taking the top off the pyramid.
Set a timer for 2.5 minutes.
There definitely might have been some divine intervention there in that pyramid building.
Yeah, you're done.
By divine, I mean extraterrestrial.
Definitely aliens.
It's
What's that?
his body thetans were having a good day.
It's aliens. It's definitely aliens.
You're definitely aliens.
I didn't even think about it. We have no sauce. Chicken and waffle. Input. I was gonna heat up some maple syrup and add some hot sauce. Make a little maple hot sauce today.
A little honey sriracha.
Cooking on the fly. We're gonna do some fresh maple syrup with some hot sauce and maybe some other stuff to put on top of this. Make a little sauce.
A little sweet, spicy drizzle.
Yeah. We need that. Chicken's getting close. So I'm pretty sure the USDA or what is it? What's the one? The CDC. Pretty sure they say 165 for chicken. We're getting close to that.
Spicy dip.
What the man says.
Yeah, I think the man says 165 for chicken. I'm gonna go with that. But
Let's see how that does.
I'm an American. I'll eat my chicken at whatever temperature I like.
yeah, I'm in that boat. But
400.
I love salmonella. Helps me watch my weight. Ooh. Yikes.
Good for you. You're like fish oil.
too soon.
I'm gonna cook those. Keep those together. I have so many different things going on here. I don't know what to do.
I'd like to remind the stream that none of us are certified, trained food professionals.
Yeah, right.
This stream is for entertainment purposes only. Do not try this at home. Or do, and if you do, film it and stream it. And
Cooking with heat is not liable for injury or death incurred while following. Samples. Sure.
Now we're talking.
so I don't even think the wings turned out.
Wangs.
Wings.
What do I want to put in there? I'm gonna put a little bit in there.
Guys, I made a lot of waffles.
Come over. There's gonna be waffles.
If possible, I would come over because waffles are.
We will still have waffles by the time you get here.
Just keep making them, and by the time I get there, I'll have a place to stay. And a waffle.
Waffle fort.
A literal.
I might show up and eat waffles. I'm not gonna tell you though. I'll just do it. I'll just show up.
Oh, Tim! Tim, I got it. Oh,
Because you'll just notice waffles are missing.
Tim, did you want some of the food that we're making?
Yeah, I would love some.
All right, I got you. I got you right here.
Yeah, all right. Now we're talking.
All right, here we go.
Dash it in there.
All right, perfect.
Right.
Ship.
Another pickle,
I love it.
I got a pickle too.
More, please.
a little pickle, and a little piece of chicken.
Pickle.
Look, there is nowhere, no case on earth where I'd ever use this. However, I need a little bit more sweet, so I'm probably going to use it.
So there is a case.
Yeah,
Look, they don't hate on
found
Mrs.
it.
Butterworth, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, what's wrong with Mrs. Butterworth, man?
Butterworth.
Butterworth's the best.
Not maple syrup, man.
Yeah, it's not real syrup. It's
Could be. It's like,
whatever, boiled down pine furniture or something.
You know
But
what?
it tastes
Put that
delicious.
out, and you let bees get to it, and it'll make organic honey. So it's halfway there.
I'm gonna throw some honey in here too.
So if these are the sorts of things that drinking a 120 makes you do, maybe you should not have drank a 120.
More like sweetness. It was soft. Whatever.
Yummy
we
looking.
have ideals on this channel. We just make food.
Wants to show the chicken again.
Huh?
Let's show the chicken again.
Oh, the chicken's coming. It's in the oven.
Soon.
It's
Show me that chicken, baby.
beets here, I think.
This is hilarious, by the way. I'm dead.
That's a meal in a jar. All you need is a little piece of
I
chicken.
dare
It's
you.
ready. That's it.
I dare you
Tim, what's
to
your
mail
address?
that to me.
Unrelated, she says.
Asking for a friend.
I dare you to mail that to me.
Yeah? It's done.
We'll take that there.
Done.
Just slap a mailing label on the jar. Don't even put it in a box.
I might. I'm thinking about doing it that way.
I don't think it'll actually make it through the mail like that, but it's funny to think of.
Him?
What?
Will it?
Will it get through the mail?
If I just put a label on this, try and send it to you, will the postal service actually accept it?
The glass? Probably not.
Told you.
Oh well.
Cool. Yeah, you have to ship it manually. You guys will have to build a mason jar cannon so that you can just fire it. You can just launch it.
Let's send it to space on its way to Boston.
Oh, this needs more.
You calculate the trajectory and just fire it
I mean,
like a mason jar mortar.
you can pack it pretty sloppily and it'll still get here.
Didn't somebody do that? They had a website where they would try to send different stuff through the mail just to see what would work.
Yeah, a lot of people have done this. Like, there's lots of yes.
I like my idea better. It's a mason jar cannon with a little parachute.
That's a good idea. I sort of like that idea too.
You can put a little
I forgot I had this drawer.
a tiny camera on the bottom so that you can track it.
On fry, damn it, fry. Now I'm just waiting around for the lamb to cook.
I have a cooking related question.
Yeah.
Is there a man who difference between convection bake and bake on an oven?
Yeah.
Because I've been using convection bake when people have been telling me bake, and things seem to be working out.
Just makes it go faster.
Oh, well, that's
a good question. Is are you baked?
no, not yet.
Convection circulates the air in the oven using a fan,
Okay.
which the movement of the air around the food actually cooks it faster.
Sweet.
That is true.
I'm all about things being faster.
The more you know.
It's sort of similar to steam cooking, except without water.
Is that where you put goggles on the food?
Yeah.
Oh, good one. Good one. Oh, man.
Those pickles look really good. Can you add one of those to the...
Oh, I did.
It's in there.
You did? Okay. Is there any
Yep.
chicken in there?
Yeah, well, not yet. There will be.
Awesome.
Cheeky parm parm. This is fine. How do you do?
I guess I could have put the lamb in sooner. A while to cook.
Literally noticed.
Stack of waffles.
Right there.
You're probably done, huh?
I like it when my compulsive hoarding comes in handy.
You're done. You are done for now.
Waffles finito.
Ooh. Spicy tip, don't
Very
scratch
true,
yourself with
Zoe.
boiling balsamic vinegar. Not charred. I would like that, but that's because this is an enamel pan and not a bare cast iron pan.
So enamel is good. Don chicken.
Well, really, I could have done these in here and then put them aside and then done the Brussels. There was no overlap anyway, so I didn't need two pans. But whatever.
2 pans. Two pan Sam.
Two pan Sam. That was my nickname in high school.
I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm still pretty upset about Fruit Loops all being the same flavor.
What?
I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm still pretty upset that all Fruit Loops are the same flavor.
Oh.
Since you brought up the mascot.
The Fruit Loops.
All right.
They taste like the same fruit.
Oh, it was the
Like
same
fruit
thing we had last time.
punch.
There's a vinegar that you can't drizzle.
Who is the drizzle?
Who is the drizzle? Man, if any of you got that reference.
I got it, but I made it.
Yeah. I'd be impressed. One of those things lost to time, I think.
Pretty much.
It was pretty good at the time, though. Back in
Oh, yeah.
time, it was hilarious.
This is beautiful. This
This
this right here, this is pre-sauce. Look at it.
Oh, wow, that looks really good.
You need to take a really good picture of that right
Yeah,
now.
we gotta put the sauce on first, but there will be pictures.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
need
god.
to put pre and post.
Sauce.
Alright, let me get my
Sauce.
pre-sauce pick.
Pre-sauce, post-sauce. Oh, I've got so many potatoes to chop. Many potatoes, having many.
Cause he was chopping potatoes.
Chopping potato. Yeah, it doesn't really work as good as
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It barely passes.
Yeah. I mean, it's really the chopping doing most of the carrying for the work there.
Good. That's gonna be awesome. I used a lot of dishes tonight, guys. More than I usually do. I had this pan and this one and this one. I got the pan in the oven.
We did too. Don't worry.
I used the other one to boil the potatoes. I used 5 pots tonight and pan.
Pots.
Ooh, in this. It's fine. Whatever.
This was a one-legged chicken.
I'm gonna have a breast. That was.
Oh, I cannot wait to dig into this.
Eat.
Put it in your mouth and eat it.
Did you show them sauce?
And this is the sauce. Here we go. Look at it. Look at it. It drips. Oh, I gotta.
For real?
Oh. Oh. Something.
I don't know. I thought my lamb was gonna be pretty good, but now I feel like
Yeah, now I really wish I made waffles. And
yeah.
Can you
Oh, show me that sauce again.
that sauce?
I gotta try a little bit of the
The waffle,
waffle
sauce.
What's it? So tell me about this sauce.
It should be sweet. It should be spicy. It should be delicious.
What's in it
Is it all those things?
besides fake syrup?
Butter, hot sauce, and real maple syrup and Butterworths.
All right.
Do we have a legit sauce winner?
That's good.
I was going for a Southern chicken and waffles, so you need a hot sauce, a spicy hot sauce.
Oh, we're losing people. Good night. See you next time. Thanks for watching.
Later, Tom.
Come cook with us next week.
Yeah.
they were just waiting for that waffle to be done. And then I like, "Peace."
Wow.
They were probably thinking earlier whether they wanted to leave or not, but they're waffling on the decision.
Oh, what? What?
All right, time to start these.
Go for that. I'll man the camera. It's fine. What's up, guys? I've been over by the stove all night. I really haven't had a chance to have a conversation with you.
This is so good. I have to
Welcome.
sit down.
She's got to sit down to eat. That's how good it is.
No, you gotta eat in front of the part of the show. People have to watch you eat.
I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat right here. That's fine.
I get
Well, it doesn't work if we don't get to watch you eat.
Chicken is done. That's good.
You gotta know your chicken.
I went to the oven for that to get that right. Nice
that
and
looks
done and
good.
juicy. Juicy because brine, not juicy because not overdone because I cooked it to like 180.
What kind of chicken? It's legs, wings. What pieces did you use?
All of it.
You got legs, you got thighs, you got some wings.
We got the whole chicken.
The whole chicken. Nothing but the chicken. So help you God.
Oh man. I mean, the chicken by any fried chicken standards is not done well, but it tastes delicious.
Hey, that's really what matters.
I think that's all that matters really here.
You saying you need to work on frying the chicken?
Yeah.
Get
Because
that
is
crispy
that
fries.
because of the temperature thing you're talking about, the skin fell off or something?
Yeah, I messed up on the oil.
Ah.
There's no way to measure it, and like, it shouldn't go above 325, and I don't think it made 325. I think it's the problem. I think we started a little early, given that the chicken
Why can't you go above 325?
shortening. It'll probably combust.
Wow.
It's got a pretty low smoke.
I used to work a fry station for a short time, and our fryer was 4 something.
Oh yeah, the peanut oil was like 400. You can do it for days. But to cook the chicken right, A, you got to keep shortening under like 350, I think, and B, I think 325 is the sweet spot for cooking the chicken to doneness, browning the flour.
Right. You don't want the burn.
But I don't think I quite made it there. But I had no way to tell. I didn't want to go over because then things would be real bad. But I think they were under, which I think is the better of the two in this case, because the skin's not too burnt. It just a lot of it fell off, which is definitely a temperature issue. Something to work on for next time. AKA, gotta buy a thermometer that fits the skillet.
Buy a better thermometer.
None of the instant reads that I have read temperatures that high because they're targeted for meat. If they get above 200, they're like, "Hi, why would you have the meat that hot?"
Sprouts are cooking. And we got half done.
Hey, here's a spicy tip. How did I fix that? Well, I cooked until the skin was, well, let's say a little overdone on the bottom. But I knew the meat wasn't done, so I cranked the oven up to 400. Threw the chicken in the oven with a probe thermometer on the thickest part of one of the chicken breasts, and cooked it until that read 180. That's when we pulled it, and it's damn near perfect. Like, that chicken tastes really good on the inside, and that is owed to the brine, which is another spicy tip. Sorry, I'm hogging the spicy tips from Kevin.
Oh, did you brine it first?
Yeah, so it's brined in buttermilk.
Nice.
So yeah, 2 cups of buttermilk, a little bit of salt, truckload of salt, and then some spices. But yeah, it sat for. You're supposed to do it overnight. You're supposed to do it for like up to 24 hours. I think we did it for about 8. So close enough.
8 hours?
Close enough to 12, yeah. Yeah, 8 hours. Because I forgot to do it last night. Should have done it last night. Did it this morning. Whatever. It's probably 10 hours by the time we cooked because I did it like 8:30.
Word.
But that helps the chicken maintain moisture, even when it's cooked to 180. Even the chicken breast is juicy, despite being a chicken breast. Tastes done, but tastes juicy.
Sounds and looks delicious.
I can't complain about this meal. It's pretty good.
Well, their senses are limited by technology.
Not too expensive either. Considering we have like 4 leftover pieces of chicken.
That's lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I got my drizzle just right now, so I can go bloop, 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 bloop. That's the sound it will make.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
That's the sound of the drill.
Falling on the plate.
I'd say 8 out of 10 would make it. Maybe 9. I don't know. Let's do 9. It's definitely not 10.
Why?
It tastes a 10, but it's not executed. Yeah. I'd like to see the chicken come up better. It's
Things around.
black underneath.
Like a shell game. Cooking Brussels sprouts is like a shell game, so
I'm asking you though.
Follow the royal lady. Follow the royal lady.
yeah.
These pickles are
The
perfect.
ones in the middle cook faster than the ones on the outside. I don't know why. They shouldn't.
I didn't think the damn thing about the red pickles right now. So good.
Spicy tip, don't stick your hand in steam that you just made. You burn yourself. You can give yourself blisters. Your skin can peel. It's actually absurious. Don't do this
Yeah, don't do that.
unless you really know, like you've done. You're familiar with how much steam you just made. Steam burns are not cool.
Gotta know your steam.
The spicy tip there.
It's really dangerous.
So, would you say you're really steamed?
Steam burns you before you can even think about dodging.
Yeah. That's.
It's pretty much as soon as you're in it, you're done.
Well, no, I've got pretty good saving throw versus Steam.
Saving throw versus Steam. What is that ability?
It's not the best, or it's not the most useful roll, but it comes in handy every once in a while.
What would that ability be?
Uh,
It's a pretty good ability. I needed that. Acrobatics. I needed that when I was working at McDonald's.
Did you know
Like a
that
subset
if
of fibers and
you like are pouring olive oil in something, you get it a little bit like on your hands or like on your arm, or you're messy. Like I have a little bit on my hand right here. You can totally just rub it into your skin, and
Yeah,
it's really
man.
good for your skin.
Yeah, bro.
It gets sticky or anything. It's just like oil. It's like lotion. Look at any bottle of lotion you might have in your bathroom or something. It probably has safflower or oil or some oil like that in it.
Yep.
Olive oil works just as well. It just has a little bit of an odor to it. It smells like olives.
Jojoba oil, coconut oil.
Yeah, like all that stuff.
Pretty much all the same concept.
It's good stuff though.
You can do like an olive oil hair treatment.
I mean, I couldn't, but
You could do an olive oil scalp wrap.
there we go.
Keep the scalp nice and moisturized.
Sure, why not? That tends to not actually be a problem.
That's awesome. My scalp dries out all the fucking time.
With no hair to steal the moisture, scalps are usually pretty damn oily.
It just stays on there.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it has nowhere to go.
The thing I like about cutting my hair really, really short is that it makes it easy to apply oil when it gets really dry. But then, like in the summer when I sweat, it just goes all right into my eyes. That's the downside.
That's looking pretty good.
Is anyone lurking? Say hi. We made this meal. We want to talk to you.
This was so good, you guys.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Oh,
awesome. It looks
really good.
Coming to join.
yeah, they got that one.
Should we try a watermelon rind pickle?
Not yet.
No? Why? Oh, I made watermelon rind pickles. Familiar with this?
Yes, I am actually.
Well, I made some. I don't know if they're good, but I made some.
All right.
They should be ready.
Ethan?
Yeah, I went really southern on this meal because she said she wanted chicken and waffles, so I was like, well, we're making fried pickles, and
Yeah, the southern in you like woke up like. "Arr."
yeah, she was just like, chicken and waffles sounds good, and I'm like, okay, what goes with? What was it? No, it was chicken. We were talking about fried chicken or something. Trying to figure out what to make. I'm like, yeah, fried chicken. Oh, chicken and waffles. Okay, well, super southern menu then. What can we have with that? Oh, fried pickles. Okay. Well, that morning I had made watermelon. Like, well, I'm gonna pickle some watermelon rind too.
I think you guys made the right choice. It looks delicious.
So good.
Super southern.
I have to check in that G-Bot that I just drank. I don't think I've checked that in yet.
That's a good idea.
Or actually, it depends. I've definitely checked in the Gandhi Bot.
Yeah.
but I don't know if they changed.
Well, my favorite is the beers that are so well known that they have like 2015. I've totally done that on beers where it's like they have them every year, like the release of that year. I'm gonna check that in every time. I know it's kind of like cheating, but it's probably a different beer.
Everybody plays by the same rule.
If it's small enough batch, it's probably different anyways.
Yep.
I've definitely tasted differences even on like something like pumpkin year to
I
year.
mean, how's that any different than wine?
That's true. That's true. Oh my god.
So good.
How good is that sauce for, oh shit, we need a sauce? I
Done.
literally went, oh crap, I didn't make a sauce for this. And like threw it together in 30 seconds. I think it's the best part of the plate. Ridiculous.
I'll dump those in there.
Just gotta know your flavor combos.
Brown those up a bit. Turn that off.
I think it's easy to replicate a flavor that you've had before that like really sticks with you, even if you don't necessarily know how it was made. The component parts, you can sort of vividly remember what it tasted like. And there's something about that. It makes it a little easier to kind of repeat what you've had before. I think the last bit of butter that I added to this was the bit that put it over the edge.
Took it to the next level.
Yeah. But it thickened it up just a little bit more. And because it's salted butter, it added just a little bit more saltiness to it. A little more fat. A little, helps the mouth feel.
Fat.
I don't know. You heat up syrup and it liquefies a bit as it gets hot. You add hot sauce, it liquefies even more. You got to bring it back. So I reduced it quite a bit, but adding the butter, just next level stuff. Really good. This food picture I just got on my wrist.
All right. You're done.
Good stuff.
Let it sit. Done. Turn it off.
Just put it straight. The camera's like. I tried.
All the potatoes over. The potatoes.
I know I tried this watermelon rind pickle. This is our first foray into pickling.
Yeah? How long did you let them pickle for?
Overnight.
Just overnight? Not like...
They'll get better. They'll get better over time. So I mean, they're not fermented pickles. So
Oh, okay.
they're
Doesn't
just,
it take pickling, like, doesn't that take, like, months?
fermented pickles take a while, but like just refrigerator pickle, introducing the acid as vinegar just takes overnight. But they get better every day that they're in there.
I've never pickled anything. I've really wanted to because I'm really into preserving food.
There's a way to do it. All right, so this is a watermelon rind pickle.
The one time I had pickling cucumbers, I was growing them in my garden, and I had full intention of making pickles out of them. but they were so delicious that I ended up eating them all and not having any left over to pickle.
Nice. So Countercam's had it for a few here, but yeah, it looks good. It smells good. Looks like that last little bite of watermelon that you didn't eat because it was so close to the rind, but now the rind's been pickled. It's completely edible.
It's pretty good.
Pretty delicious.
Great.
Ginger, a little bit of spice, nice and they're kind of like bread and butter, but with a spicy bite to them because they've got a lot of chili flakes and black peppercorns.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Trying to describe that like I was a food host on Food Network. You got to really describe the food. You can't just say. You can't just say, yeah, it's good. It's really tasty. It's
your English accent. I love what we've done with the watermelon rinds and the peppercorns. They really, I mean, look at the sizing of all of them. They're very equally sized. They're colourful. They're very colourful.
There's colorful.
It's very good.
Slice measurement.
I would put this in my restaurant.
So try this one.
It tastes like candy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's a bite.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, you guys!
Yeah.
Like spicy candy.
Yeah.
And just think, you've been throwing those rinds out all these years.
Wow. That's good. Woo! That is good. I even lost the accent. That's how good that was.
I was dancing in the back.
I'm a fan. I like pickled watermelon rind.
These pickles are cold. They're raw.
That was a good Gordon Ramsay. That was pretty good.
I'm a little uncanny when it comes to accent.
That was a pretty good Gordon Ramsay. I'll
These
take
pickles are raw.
Who made these? Who made these?
Who's responsible for this? Did you make this?
Are these pickles fresh? But yes, they're fresh. I just saw you take them out of the freezer. Yeah, they're fresh. They're fresh frozen.
Yeah. Well, freezing works. It stops time.
Fresh frozen.
These fresh rinds.
All right, I got nothing to do with watch an oven for the next 35 minutes.
Do you want to play a game, Larry? Do you want to play a game?
Hey, what?
Play a game with us, Larry.
I'm waiting.
I'm not sure.
I can tell me so I can cut it.
Oh, we can tell jokes. That's a good time.
Tell me a funny joke.
All right. Joke time. If you know the answer, don't shout it out. Let everyone else.
Oh, I got it. I know this one.
Put your hand down. Don't skinny. Put your hand down. So this guy walks into his therapist's office, and he's disheveled. He's, oh my god. So the doctor, the psychiatrist, psychologist. Man, what's wrong? Why are you so out of it? And the guy's like, man, doc, I just, 1 minute I think I'm a teepee, and then the next minute I think I'm just like, I'm a wigwam. But then I think, oh wait, I can't be, I have to be a teepee. No, I'm a wigwam. Teepee, wigwam, I don't even know what's up. And the doctor's like, man, stop, slow down. You're too tense. You're welcome. Definitely.
Somebody else take the stage.
Good joke.
Oh gosh.
Next. Next.
I don't actually know any jokes, where I would tell you.
No, really? You don't know any?
None.
He's got no jokes.
Whoop-a-doop. Oh, you got a whole bunch of notifications all of a sudden.
So many.
Sad trombone. Oh.
Yes. Aw, Dridge. I'm sorry, you didn't like my joke.
info, but I am too. It's a combo. I got all your.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. What rock group has 4 men that don't sing?
I don't know. What rock group does have 4 men who don't sing?
Mount Rushmore?
But
Do you get it?
yeah.
It's more of a riddle than a joke. As in, it
Uh,
wasn't funny at all. But
Yeah, it's like something you find on a treasure map written by Ben Franklin.
like these jokes are national treasures, okay?
Okay.
Disappointed rim shot. Nice.
It's not even an angry rim shot. It's just kind of like,
You know, you don't need a parachute to go skydiving. Did you know this?
I did not know that.
You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
Oh, oh.
Oh, so good.
I would be the worst stand-up comedian because after every joke, I fucking celebrate when.
It's like, you drop the mic and walk off stage after every joke.
That was brilliant. That one joke I told, it was so brilliant.
God damn it. God damn it, why am I so funny? I'm so funny, I left the crowd speechless. I feel like you need some sort of gesture after you make these jokes, kind of like the Andrew Dice Clay, hey!
Yeah. I mean, he's not really working. You could probably steal his nursery rhyme thing.
I got a good one. All right. What do you call a metalhead who's walking on an icy street?
Skid Row?
I don't know. What do you call a metalhead who's walking down an icy street?
Slipknot. That joke should be, what do you say to a metalhead who's walking down an icy street? That makes sense.
That's only if you wish them well. If you don't like them, you probably want them to slip.
If it's Slipknot, I want them to fall and break something.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Disturbed is so underappreciated.
Wait, you do have good jokes.
I kind of agree with Alton Brown on the breading for these fried pickles. It's just cornmeal. It's real good.
Dark humor is kind of like food. Not everyone gets it.
Oh.
That's just sad.
So dark.
And then if tragedy plus time equals comedy, that one needs more time.
That one needs to go back in the oven for a bit.
I don't know. People have been starving since
Too soon.
too soon.
I was just hungry last week. Too soon.
It's like we just ate. We just ate too soon. Larry's like, no, I'm still waiting.
Yep. I still got, let me see, 25 minutes.
And I'm mad.
Too soon. I still have 25 minutes.
I'm not mad. I'm hangry.
Angry. I like that.
I'm sure it'll still be delicious, but it's not as raw in the middle as I would have liked.
Oh, the lamb. Your rack of lamb.
Didn't even get a chance to like get even better.
Another spicy tip: don't wipe down the oven while it's still hot, unless you really know what you're doing. Unless you have no feeling in your hands at all whatsoever anymore.
Larry, what did the fuse say when it blew out?
What did the fuse say when it blew up?
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Uh,
Why?
Yeah, I like it.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it, I guess. I don't want to. Oh, that did pretty good considering you were supposed to spray it in between.
Oh, whoops.
Nice.
Whatever. I've told this one before, but it's really good. I don't think I've told it on stream. I have told it on stream before. If
You have
Donald
to
Trump,
find the
Is
onion.
if Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are together on a boat in the middle of the ocean and the boat sinks, which one survives? Who survives?
America?
You knew the answer. You ah, America wins.
Clean up that which came between.
I built a staircase using an online tutorial. When I finished, I thought something looked wrong, so I went back to look at the instructions. Turns out I missed a step.
Oh, puns.
All right, my food is done.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
Does that look
How
good?
done is it?
Joke segment's over. That looks good, Tim.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna taste pretty good. I've seen, I've been served prettier rack of lamb at restaurants who actually know how to plate things properly, but this is gonna be good, I think.
It looks pretty sweet. Well, not sweet, savory.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dridge. I'm not sorry. These are fucking great, man. You just don't love me. What?
On the next episode of Cooking with Defenestration.
What's the difference between a lentil and a chickpea?
Ah.
I don't know. What is the difference between a lentil and a chickpea?
I wouldn't pay $200 to have a lentil on my face.
Oh!
I told you that joke.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Somebody get that guy a towel.
Wow. She went there.
Double meaning.
Is it
What
done?
does that mean? Is somebody's food done?
Let me tell you, the people that didn't tune into this stream are going to be real sore that they missed out on this talent show.
That's a good one. Go back for our regular viewers that are not here.
Right?
Particularly good episode. Kenny, I think it's because you're here. Right.
It's always better with Kenny.
Aw.
It's better with Kenny.
Kenny, you should be doing some Minecraft cooking.
Reborn, what's up? Yeah, you having a good time? We're telling jokes before Larry can get his food, so.
So, how long have you been here, Reborn? Is this you just chatting up now?
I think he just popped in.
Aw, man. You missed all the cooking.
Yeah, it's all over about the waiting.
It's just heat now.
Yeah.
I'm eating with heat.
What do you get? Here's another one. What do you get if you mix lassie and a cantaloupe?
Delicious shake.
Awesome.
Melancholy.
Oh!
Oh.
That was a popsicle stick joke. Legit, that was a popsicle.
That totally was.
Why are we doing this?
Melancholy. Talk about hair of the dog.
Oh!
Alright. Almost done.
Soon. Thanks for tuning in, Reborn. Much appreciated. Cook with us next week. Let me know if you've got a setup or something you'd like to hear us cook. I mean, maybe if you don't catch, you just listen to cooking, the sounds of cooking, if that's your thing. But yeah, watch us and join us. Cook with us.
We made some pretty delicious food.
We killed it. We made
This is good stuff.
the most delicious chicken and waffles.
Oh,
I've ever had.
here's the waffle.
I made chicken and waffles. I made a rack of lamb. Larry made a meatloaf that's still cooking.
Yeah, I'm still making a meatloaf, technically.
The grills are alive with the sound of cooking.
Nice one. So a man goes to a restaurant. He sits down at a table by himself and he places a calendar in front of him. The waiter asks, why the calendar? And the man replies, I didn't want to be alone, so I brought some dates.
What? No.
I apologize for that one. That wasn't good.
No problem. No regrets.
Yeah, cook.
Reborn, you can't cook. Isn't that the point of cooking with heat? You learn.
Yeah, you learn.
We're like a step behind a real cooking
I
show.
started, and I barely know how to cook now, so there's progress.
There's too much chaos here for this to be like an instructional cooking show. But but we try. We try to give you tips. You know.
You can learn from our mistakes.
It's very instructional. It's instructional in how not to do a cooking show.
Well, there's that. Yeah, there's definitely that. It's instructional in how to honk. What the heck's going on?
Yeah, we live at a busy intersection. Oh,
Well,
they know we stole this recipe. Get out of here. Get out of here.
This is a 5-0. They're onto us. They're onto us.
man, we had some crazy police activity the other day.
Oh yeah, GT.
Tim, you would have appreciated this. It was pretty much GTA up in here.
Was it?
Someone got 5 stars.
So there was a helicopter aggressively low, circling the block, basically the block, and there were 3 police cars, 2 blocks, maybe 3 blocks up, one more a block up from that, and then several that were kind of swarming around here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, various times I saw.
And even with all that, they couldn't find you?
Yeah, right.
Hi-oh.
At one point, we saw a police tow truck going by, so I was pretty sure it's actually GTA. Like they were looking for somebody in a car that they were going to need to take away.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty crazy. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm glad I'm inside.
I would have run out there and chased it, like storm chasers.
Yeah, man.
There used to be a show.
I saw.
There used to be a TV show that's like storm chasers, except they chase whoever the police are chasing.
Yeah, I
What's
thought
going
the
on?
same thing until I saw 4 armed policemen get into a van, like 2 blocks up, like all run back out to the van. I'm like, well, yeah, I think I'm good to be inside right now. I think we're good. Like, what's the SWAT team out for?
You know, they got stuff they gotta do. Gotta practice.
Down the road, yeah. Uh-huh.
What do you call it when Batman skips church?
I don't know. What do you call it when Batman skips church?
Christian Bale.
Oh.
Oh, I saw Batman versus Superman.
I did too.
It was I don't know. The more I think about it, the less I like it.
Really?
Yeah, it pulled off a neat trick where the sum of the movie was lesser than its parts.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but Affleck did a good job as Batman, which I was surprised for.
Agreed.
Yeah, I thought the performances were all right. Except
Sad Affleck.
I'm not a fan of the Jesse Eisenberg Luthor.
Nah, it was a little. Well, I didn't really like the way they kind of. I don't want to spoil it. Well,
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Well,
I was talking to my brother about it, and we were basically like I'm of the opinion that that's one of those movies that could have been a 2-parter, and it might have been better because there was so much going on.
Yeah, they definitely. It was kind of like if the Avengers didn't have the lead in movies.
Right. It kind of felt like the second one, which is kind of the thing, because like we already know Batman's origin story, so it's kind of like
Yeah, and we already know Superman.
right. So it's kind of like you start off with some stuff, and then there's some stuff going on, and then you got like another people coming in, and I don't know. Like I enjoyed watching it, but I wasn't like it wasn't like when I went to go see Avengers or like any of the other Marvel movies where I was like, oh my god, this was so awesome.
Yeah, it was not. It was no Marvel movie.
I wouldn't say it was so awesome, but I certainly enjoyed it. And I don't know why everyone hates on it so much.
I didn't hate it. I definitely didn't dislike it. I feel like if I was more into superhero comics, I might have had more issues with it. I just felt like the pacing was kind of off. Like it felt like they were trying to put a whole lot into it that I think would have been because the elements that they were blending together as well didn't necessarily fit together too well. It kind of felt like a mashup sometimes because like you're switching between like you know the kind of Zack Snyder atmospheric-y whatever, and then next scene is like some action stuff.
Definitely, yeah. The tone was. I feel like a lot changed in editing with that movie.
Guys, I'm out of jokes, so I don't have any more jokes. What can we do to entertain Larry?
I don't know. Like I said, you guys don't have to hang out. I'll post a picture when it's done, but it's still got another 15, 20 minutes, and you all have eaten, and so don't sweat it.
We could clean.
We could clean.
Good clean.
Cleaning with heat.
I'm gonna do that when I'm done eating.
Cleaning with
Throw the rest of those away.
That's fine. I'm still gonna hang out.
Yep. Time for fun.
Cleaning with heat.
Cleaning with heat.
We roll up my sleeves literally and dive into this.
Yeah, we have a pile.
You know how I hate fucking dishes in the sink. No, we didn't have an option, but like
Nowhere else to put them.
grinding on me. I need to fix it now.
I got a joke for you, Larry.
What's that?
So a man walks into a bar and he goes, "Oh, god damn it!"
That's one of my favorites.
There you go.
I like it.
Boom.
A horse walks into a bar and the bartender asks, "Why the long face?"
A priest, a minister, and a rabbi walk into a bar. The bartender goes, "What is this? Some kind of joke?"
Oh, do you remember the joke from Short Circuit?
No.
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 What was it? A priest? Something. What's the second one?
Priest, a rabbi, and a minister?
I don't know. It's like everyone didn't remember the joke. You got to tell it.
I like vaguely remember the scene, but I do not remember the specifics of the joke.
This is a Short Circuit 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been ages since I saw that.
The second. So there's a priest, there's rabbi, and what's the third?
Minister?
All right, there we go. That's it. So a priest, a minister, and a rabbi are trying to decide how much money they want to give to charity. So the priest says, "Well, how about we take all the money that we have and we'll draw a circle on the ground, and we'll stand in the middle of the circle, and we'll throw the money up in the air, and whatever lands inside the circle, that's what we'll donate to charity." And the minister's like, "No, wait a minute. We'll draw a circle on the ground, we'll stand in the middle, we'll throw the money up in the air, and whatever lands outside the circle is what we give to charity." And the rabbi says, "Oh, wait a minute, we'll just draw a circle on the ground, stand in the middle, throw the money up in the air, and whatever God wants, he keeps."
Love it. I hope they use that to test a real AI sense of humor one day.
Someday.
I hope the AI sense of humor responds with a hideously robotic laugh.
Oh, no.
Pop, pop, pop.
Like it can actually like it communicates excellently because natural language is improved, and like voice modulation is improved to the point where it sounds like a totally natural voice, but it specifically laughs in the robot voice.
That's how I.
As kind of a fuck you. Then we will know.
I can't wait for the future.
Can't wait for a cyber brain.
Yeah, right.
I just want it. I just want to jack in, man.
That's all. I just want to be able to upload my brain to a computer and then just be done.
I just want to know Kung Fu, you guys.
That's right. I can just download the Kung Fu script.
Can I
Like,
run it?
I want to upload myself into a computer and then download myself into a body.
Like
But-
or just
What's
like,
the compression, Kenny?
but it would be lossless, hopefully.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, just upload versions. There's actually a tabletop role-playing game that's like transhumanist, and it kind of revolves around that. It's like technology is advanced to the point where people can upload their consciousness into computers.
What game was that?
So, I think it's called Eclipse Phase.
That
And
sounds
so
cool.
basically, it's like you do missions, right? Of course, because you got to make that money, you got to make that paper.
Yeah.
But so like when you do, so like pre-mission, you'll upload you basically have your save point, and then I think like the flavor text is like basically somebody downloads their self into because bodies at this point are like they're I guess sort of disposable,
Yeah.
because people are effectively immortal. So you like the guy's like somebody arranges a body for him to download into so he can go run this mission, and he's like complaining. He's like, "Damn it, it's a smoker. I hate the smokers. I can't stand the he's like he's bitching about the taste in his mouth and stuff. But then he goes through and like I guess the mission goes poorly, and then he wakes up from his last save. And he's kind of like the psychological toll of like, oh damn it, what part of my life have I missed, because I don't know, I have no recollection of what I've interacted with. And so like part of the game mechanic is like, even though people can upload themselves, they have sort of a you sort of take like a psychological toll from that. And so like some people end up going mad because they're constantly like uploading and downloading themselves, and so they can suffer corruption or stuff like that. It seemed really cool. I've never played it though.
10 out of 10 would definitely play.
Right? Seems pretty cool.
Time to put food away.
I've come to put food away. I've come to put food away.
Yeah, cooking.
How does that work?
Well,
On your Skype?
yeah, they got a video chat up. My dad's here. Say hi to my dad.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Bye.
Cooking tonight.
Amber made chicken waffles. Tim made rack of lamb. I'm making meatloaf.
And theirs was all done and yours isn't?
Yep.
He's a very insightful man. You should invite your dad.
Yeah. Come cook with us.
I know. It's getting there.
Put up a little higher.
It's getting there. It's still got another 10 minutes for everything to finish here. So.
This is like they do this every Thursday night or something, don't they?
Monday nights, yeah.
Monday night it is?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Every Monday, Dad.
Every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Tune in. Cooking with Heat.
Cooking with heat. Heat. Heat.
All right. My dad's here, so I'm gonna head out. But I'll catch you all later.
All right, meatloaf.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for hanging in with me, even though you guys were done.
Cooking.
Thanks for cooking.
Later, Larry.
Is it like 2 cups?
And then there were 4.
This?
Yeah.
Here, what about this?
Yeah.
You don't want it?
It makes me sad.
Why?
If I do want it.
You do want it?
Welcome to the closing section of Cooking with Heat, otherwise known as Cleaning with Heat, where we make idle chit chat, clean up utensils.
Is that gonna fit?
You have plenty of other juggers.
Tim sprinkles us with spicy tips while he boils his pan.
I just put all
Tim
this
makes the
stuff
refreshing sounds of running water.
away. I'm kind of out of spicy tips. I gave them all away early. Oh, that's what that was for.
You blew your spicy load of tips.
Cleaning with heat. Yeah.
Cleaning with heat. Yeah.
Let's crank it. I'm gonna grab me a jigger.
I will use those later. Chopped up hot peppers.
Don't make multiple.
Those were good.
There you go.
All right, dishwasher.
I hardly know. That goes there. All this crap. Ooh, goes in the sink. Yes. Goes in the thing. Clean? She asked apprehensively.
Awesome. Dishwasher is go. Kevin, you got anything to add?
No. I've said my piece.
I've said my piece. I've said it all.
We made some delicious pickles yesterday, and we put the chicken in a buttermilk brine with some salt, which made the chicken delicious. And then we deep fried those pickles and put some waffles in a waffle maker that we also bought yesterday because we're dedicated. And fried up some of that chicken, threw it in the oven until it was nice and cooked all the way through, and put everything on a plate with a sauce. And that was chicken and waffles with deep fried pickles. I hope you enjoyed watching. Do you want to leave us with your spiel, Kevin?
My spiel.
Your spiel?
Kevin needs one more tip. Do you have one more tip for us? And then I'll close with my spiel.
Just one more tip. Just one more tip. Just a little, the tiniest tip.
We just need one more tip. Just the tip.
Just to get us through the night.
We just need the tip.
Just the tip. You just need the tip. Kevin Spicy.
Sometimes a guy just can't perform.
Oh man,
Oh.
Kevin is not able to come up with a tip. Turns out we asked for just the tip, and Kevin can't perform. So I will leave you with just this. Sometimes you need a sauce, and you haven't thought about how you needed a sauce, and you throw one together in 30 seconds, and it's the most delicious part of the meal. That's my tip for tonight. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us for a bit while we cooked a delicious meal. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, happy cooking.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.